Anthony and Victoria bring you this AMI This Week shortcut.
Victoria, as someone who is very involved, have you noticed how much parasport in Canada has developed over the past few years?
No doubt. There's definitely been an increase in the number of programs. However, there's still an overwhelming need to provide opportunities to children.
And the City of Orillia is looking to do just that with the help of a grant from the Ontario Sport and Recreation Communities Fund. They are introducing a variety of different parasports programming to the area, including the sport formerly known as sledge hockey, now rebranded as para hockey.
They have partnered with a fantastic organization, All Sports, All People, that provides high-quality programming right from the beginning.
And I had a chance to learn about the organization as the kids took to the ice for some fun on the sledge. Para hockey is thriving in Orillia, and Max Ramsey and his mother Sara couldn't be happier.
Max has been in for almost a year now, and it's just so wonderful for him. Like, it was really emotional for us the first time being able to see him out there playing hockey. There's a lot of things that he physically isn't able to do. So whenever we find something, just to have a sport that's his is nice for him. It's wonderful for us.
And the reason Max and many other children have a sport to call their own is because of the tireless work of an organization called All Sports, All People. Otherwise known as ASAP, the organization has partnered with municipalities around Simcoe County, including Orillia, to bring grassroots parasports to families. For the founder, Wade Beebe, it all comes down to one concept: inclusion.
If you have a disability, it doesn't mean you can't play sports. And it doesn't mean you can't play sports with your family, your brothers, your sisters, your mom and your dad. We have people coming to programs that have spina bifida, that have cerebral palsy, that have autism, that have cognitive function issues, and they actually play them with their family members for the first time. It's a pretty cool feeling when you can provide that to the community. The inclusion part is something that we really want to focus on. I'm able-bodied, but I love to play the sports with my son.
It was a series of experiences Wade's son Kayden had that made him realize the true power of being included.
The reason the programs are here is because it services a need. And I really didn't realize how big that need was until my son at a very young age was diagnosed with cerebral palsy and autism. And when you're a father and a parent and you love sports and you can't play them on an equal playing field with your son, it's a difficult thing. And I will say that, you know, my wife paid for my son to play a specific sport. I'm not going to mention what, but that organization decided to send our money back and say that he can't participate. And it kind of blows your mind as a family member who has someone with a disability. This is how limited it is for them to do things that they want to do.
Following that negative experience, the family did some research and found the Elmville Bears Sledge Hockey Club. But this time, the outcome was much different.
Immediately, we felt this overwhelming feeling of family, an overwhelming feeling of just being a part of something that he couldn't be a part of before. And from there, it was just, how do we deliver this to more people?
And over the past 4 years, that is exactly what ASAP has been doing. They have brought adaptive sport to over 2,500 children, and that number will continue to climb in the coming months, in no small part due to an expanded partnership with the City of Orillia. The municipality received a $65,000 grant from the Ontario Sports and Recreation Communities Fund to bring adaptive activities to the municipality. Chris Gammon, Sport Program Supervisor for the city, knew right away who to call to get things rolling.
The passion that the head organizer shows, Wade Beebe, is phenomenal, and he'll help in any way possible. So moving into the parasport world, we're pretty new at it, so it's just best to bring in someone with a lot of experience, and since we already knew that they're so amazing at what they did, it was just such an easy fit.
It's clear that Wade's efforts have impacted many children's lives, but maybe none more so than his son Kayden's.
It's got me stronger. I've learned the boundaries, I've learned skills, and I feel like a proud man. It feels great because I actually get a chance to come out and show people what I'm made of, because I may have a disability, but I'm still more than that.
You want to play a game? Yeah! Play hockey for a bit?
Kayden really is an incredible young man.
He sure is. And another incredible initiative ASAP does is their lending library.
Yes, they have a lending system where you can borrow equipment when it's not being used by the programs. You can borrow sledges, sports wheelchairs, and hand bikes to use at your leisure.
So if you're in the area, take advantage. And Victoria, don't be surprised if you see me back in Orillia, because they have some other programs coming up as part of their Essential Sports program. On top of para hockey, wheelchair basketball, and inner tube water polo will both be kicking off in the coming months.
For more information about ASAP, you can visit allsportsallpeople.com and click on the Programs tab to learn more about the programs offered by their partners, including the City of Orillia.